All right, guys. This is the what? This is the final part. I'm going to talk for 3 minutes and I'm going to shut this camera off. I'm going to shut this camera off. I'm going to talk for a good 30 minutes. I'm going to shut the camera off. I don't feel like making a full 1.5 hour video. I'll shut this camera off. I'll watch my videos and I'll probably binge some Rad Brad on YouTube. Obviously. Binge some Rad Brad on YouTube. Yeah. No, take my shower, go to the store, get my smokes. Yeah, so Zayas I'll make for $985 million. So I'm going to take $985 out of my pocket, transfer to the business account, and that'll be used to pay my entire cast, my crew, my 7 team, and fund the entire movie project. Obviously, that's why we're looking at an amazing movie. Better quality than Lord of the Rings, The Hobbit. The Hobbit, I believe, was the most expensive movie trilogy ever made. It was made for $645, even $700 million. $645 million was made for around there. You got a movie like that. I'm making it for $300+ million, $300+ million more. That's why you're looking at an unheard of movie. Looking at a world better than Pandora. The world will look so amazing. You're like, wow, that looks so cool. Yeah. Beautiful world. Unheard of action sequences. Better than Helm's Deep. And horror 3 times scarier than Pennywise the Clown, The Horcrux, and Race, and Lord of the Rings. Yeah, man. Look at an amazing movie, obviously. Alright, you can fund it for more. I can easily fund it for more, but $985 is enough. You don't want to waste money. Like, you know, I don't want to blow all my money. $95 million is enough for the movie. It'll be used to fund the Zayn's movie, obviously. And me and Vijay will not take a salary. We have billions in our account. We don't need to take a salary. We can just the money we make off the royalties. That's our paycheck. Whereas when I film the movie, I will not take a salary. There's no point of taking a salary if you have billions in your account. Just me and Vijay can easily pay for our personal stuff with the money we have in our account. We don't have to take a salary. All right, Vijay's like, yeah, I think that's smart. Yeah, we don't need to take a salary, Vijay. I can easily be greedy and pay myself $1 million every year for a salary. But if you do that, you're affecting the budget, obviously. As $4 million is a lot of money, that can easily go towards other stuff in the movie. $4 million, an extra $4 million towards special effects is a big difference. You can do a lot of good things with an extra $4 million towards special effects. Hence why we're looking at Unheard of World. Because all the leftover money from all the sections, I'm gonna pour it all towards special effects. And it's a good chance I'm gonna put maybe a good 435 million towards special effects around there. I'm gonna have a good maybe 35 million left over, perhaps even 40 million left over. I'm gonna pour that towards, but $40 million is a lot. That's how much Hollywood puts towards special effects for their big budget movies. You know, I'm putting an extra for the special effects guys like Ivan. You don't need to put an extra money. This is more than enough, Ivan. $400 is too much money to blow, Ivan. And I'm like, no, guys, put more money. Okay, fine. You know, Ivan, you're looking at an even better world now. Yeah, you're looking at a better world. Look at an amazing world, better than Pandora. Yeah, better than Pandora. Yeah, look at an amazing world, man. Better than Pandora. Yeah, man. Look at an amazing world. Yeah, man. Look at an amazing world. Yeah. Then Peter, I'll pay him his $85 million. This is a good paycheck for Peter, obviously. I'll pay him his $85 million, Peter Jackson. Obviously. 85 million, I'll pay Peter Jackson. $85 million, I'll pay Peter Jackson. And then I'll pay him his $415 million base salary. Yeah, $450 million base salary. $450 million of the profits, or 0.6% of the royalties. Mill, I'll pay him 56 million, and 175 million of the profits, or 0.4%. 180 is even a bit too much. Pay Mill 175. That's good enough for him. Because you don't want Mill ripping you off, man. He's only worth 400 million. He's not worth as much as Peter. Pay Mill a good $175 million of profits. That's a good deal for him. or 0.4. That's about the same amount of money. Ivan, just pay him the $175 million. Yeah, chances are Peter will just he'll accept the flat deal. Ivan, just give me the $450 million of the profits. Peter will tell me that. But Peter signed a $500 million deal, which is the biggest contract ever for a director, pretty much. Pretty much, right? I don't think any contract has been signed like that in movie history for a director. Even James Cameron doesn't make that. James Cameron probably made maybe 30 million base for Avatar, 40 million base for Avatar, 30 million base for Avatar. He negotiated for maybe $16 million of profits, 80, 100 million he negotiated for the movie. See what I'm saying? Even his contract is not as big as Peter's contract. Yeah, Peter Jackson's like pretty much like the highest paid director in Hollywood. Like you look at all his movies that he did, he all signed massive contracts for all his movies, more than all these other directors. Yeah, he signed massive. He was lucky. Peter was lucky enough to land to get like big contracts in Hollywood. He makes way more than Christopher Nolan, all those guys. Yeah, he was able to struck a deal whereby he takes all the pie for himself. Because Peter, for all his movies, he associates his Wignut production company with the studios. Hence why they give him a nice piece of the money, obviously. Peter might even ask me, Ivan, I'm more than happy to associate my Wignut production company with your company. I'm like, Peter, I don't need your Wignut production company associated with my Skysis company. I know if you do that, you're going to try and get more money out of me. I'm not stupid, man. I'm saying, yeah. If you associate Wignut Productions with Sky Source, Peter can find a way to get more money out of you. That's why you got to be careful. Like, Peter, I don't need your Wignut production company associated with my company. I have my own keys. I have my own money. I don't need your production company. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm saying, yeah. But I told you, because Peter's greedy, he's going to try and ask for something crazy like an $800 million contract like Peter. If I give you 800, if I give you $800 million of the profits, you're going to what? You're going to be affecting my 1%. As you're going to be taking home like 1.2, 1.3% of the money. You're now going over the 1%. You're affecting 1%. All right, raise your amount with Amazon then. Do 80-20. You know what I'm saying? That way you can pay. That way you can take 2% of your money and give me like 1.3% or a flat $800 million of profits, Ivan. I'm like, Peter guaranteed won't even ask for a percentage deal. He'll ask for a flat deal. Because he wants to know how much money he's making. Ivan, screw the percentage deal. Just give me like a flat $700 of the profits, Ivan. I'm like, no, Peter. I'm not going to give you $700 of the profits. You're getting greedy. You're not worth that kind of money, man. You're worth your 300, 200, 400 million. But anything over that, Peter, you're pushing it. I'm not going to pay you 500, 600, 700 million, $800 of profits. You're $1 billion of profits. You're crazy, Peter. I'm not going to pay you that. You're being greedy. Stop. You're being greedy, Peter. Give me a sec, guys. I need to go check something. I'll be back in a sec. Say the video don't know. Don't hate me then. Alrighty, sorry for the wait, guys. I had to go put my clothes in the dryer. I washed my clothes. So excuse the wait. Skip to it if we don't want to wait, guys. If you don't like waiting. Yeah, because Peter's greedy, he's gonna try and ask for his agent will try to push for money. I'm like, Peter, man, I'm not gonna pay you $800 in property. You're fucking crazy. You're getting greedy, Peter. Yeah, but Ivan, you're greedy too. Like you're gonna make all that money for yourself. You're giving me peanuts. I'm like, yeah, the peanuts I'm giving you is money you don't even make in Hollywood, Peter. It's the biggest contract ever for a director. James Cameron, Martin Scorsese, Christopher Nolan, Quentin Tarantino don't make this money, Peter. As I told you, your contract will create a shockwave in the industry. Kevin Feige, Kathy Kennedy, David Zaslav, you know what I'm saying? Bob Chapek, they're all going to be shocked by Peter's contract. Holy shit, Ivan's company blows out of the water. We don't even make this in Hollywood. Yeah, Peter's making more money than all these executives and CEOs in Hollywood. See what I'm saying? Yeah, man. It's a massive deal. Because he's greedy, he wants more money, obviously. Mel Gibson might even try and push for more money, too. I'm like, Mel, man, this is enough. I'm not going to pay you more money. You're not as big as Peter, but I'm not going to pay you any more money, Mel. You know what I'm saying? Because Mel's greedy, too. He might try and push for maybe $200 million, $250 million. I'm like, no, Mel. $175 million is enough. You're not as big. Your net worth is a portion of Peter's. I'm not going to pay you as much as Peter. $175 million is a lot of money. You don't make this in Hollywood. It's a good deal. It's a deal, Ivan. Peter accepts the deal, obviously, and he signs that contract. You see the documents filming this. You see Peter's contract, $85 million base, and then $10 million signing bonus, $65 million salary for production, $10 million post-wedding bonus, $2,000 gift card, $60,000 commercial money, $2 million for the re-release. You know what I'm saying? $450 million of the film, SkySource film profits. You know what I'm saying? Like, holy shit, Peter signed a massive deal. Like, his contract is more than how much, like, 99.9% of all the actors are worth in Hollywood. Yeah. Peter Jackson's contract is more than how much guys like Dwayne Johnson, Keanu Reeves, Brad Pitt, Tom Hanks are worth. Yeah, man. A massive deal, yeah. He'll accept my deal, obviously, because he's greedy. He wants more money. He wants $300 million in his bank after taxes. Feels a bit small. He wants more. He wants like 400 million plus in his bank after taxes. 400, 450, 500 million in his bank because he's greedy, obviously. He wants a bigger chunk of that pie because he saw my videos. He knows, yeah, if Ivan prices his series for $160 on Amazon, and I don't know, a billion people buy that, you know what I'm saying? He knows me and Weege are going to make, I don't know, our 50 billion bucks off the movie, 48 billion bucks off the movie, 45 billion bucks off the movie. He wants a nice piece of that. He wants a nice like $1 billion of that. I'm like, Peter, I'm not going to pay you $1 billion. What you're asking for is madness. It's local. I'm not going to pay you this. You're getting greedy. Stop. I need Jon Favreau deserves his $100 million paycheck. Dave Filoni deserves his $4 million paycheck. It's not just about you. I have to pay my 7 team. Other members of my 7 team deserve a nice paycheck. My secretaries deserve to get paid. My other 3 guys deserve to get paid. It's not just about you. Why even raise your amount with Amazon then? Like, why are you letting Amazon rip you off like that? They're not even worth 20% of your royalties. Give them 20 and take 80 and give like 1.3% to me. Or $800 million in money item. I'm like, no, Peter, I'm not going to pay you more money, man. This is enough. $450 million is enough. It's enough money. You're just being greedy. Stop thinking about the amount of money I'm going to make and just know that I gave you a good deal. Oh, it's a deal, Ivan. Yeah, I gave you a good deal. If you don't like it, I can hire Mel Gibson over you and you're what? You're not going to be saved. You're not going to get this. Not going to get to direct this $1 billion budget movie. Experience the fame with me, VJ. My Scotch's company, The Perks. You're not going to get to experience this. Yeah, it's a deal, Ivan. Peter might. When Peter senses I get a bit annoyed, he might just cave in and be like, okay, Ivan, it's a deal. I'm just being an asshole. I'm being greedy. Yeah, his agent will be like, Ivan, it's a good deal for Peter. We're just being assholes. We're being greedy pigs. Yeah, you're being greedy pigs. Stop it. Peter doesn't even make this money in Hollywood. Peter would never make this money in Hollywood. Yeah, Peter doesn't make $500 in Hollywood. No, he makes like his what? His 20 million base, 50, $100 million of the royalties. Yeah, I gave him a good fucking deal, obviously. You're making your 85 million rich base, Peter, for the entire movie project. That's more than how much all these directors make in Hollywood. They only make on average 10, 15, 20 million base, man. And you're making your 85 million base, which is 100 like plus million in New Zealand money. You sign $100 million deal. Your base, it's a nice paycheck. Most actors in Hollywood are not even worth $100 million. Yet alone $85 million. They're all worth a couple dozen $1 million. Yeah, I gave him a good deal, obviously. I gave Peter a good deal. There. I gave Peter a good deal. I gave Peter a good deal, obviously. There. I gave Peter a good deal. Don't forget, Peter, I'm gonna give you people ask me, Ivan, how much money you giving me for the movie? Yeah, Peter, I'm gonna give you a $985 in our budget. Is that good enough, Ivan? That's unheard of. $985 million, Ivan. Yeah, holy shit, that's the most expensive movie ever made. No movie hasn't made for this much money before, Ivan. Yeah, Ivan, how much money are you putting towards special effects? Yeah, Peter, I'm gonna put $400+ million, 400 to 430, 435 million around there. He's like, holy shit, Ivan, Lord of the Rings, you only put $30 million towards special effects, Ivan. You got a movie like that. Looking at an unheard of movie, Ivan, better than even Avatar and My Middle Earth. I'm like, yeah, Peter. He's all happy. Ivan, what cameras are you thinking of renting? Yeah, I'm gonna rent the IMAX film cameras. IMAX is like the most expensive cameras in Hollywood. They're the best cameras in Hollywood, Ivan. Yeah, I'm gonna rent the IMAX film ones. Oh, the film ones. Oh my god, Peter. He's like, holy shit, you're looking at beautiful cinematography. You know what I'm saying? Ivan, how are you releasing your movie? By the way, are you gonna sell it online or like online streaming or like DVD, Blu-ray? No, Peter, 4K Blu-ray. Oh, 4K Blu-ray, Ivan. I'm like, yeah. I signed a contract with Amazon. I'm gonna sell my movie in a 3-movie box set on Amazon. Oh, a box set on Amazon 4K. Well, Ivan, you're looking at something top notch for 4K Blu-ray. You're looking at an unheard experience at home. You put money into a theater system, you watch it on 4K. You're looking at an unheard experience for that, Ivan. But yeah, Peter, like an 8K world, Ivan. Yeah, Ivan, you know your shit. You're looking at something unheard of for 4K Blu-ray. I'm like, yeah, Peter. Ivan, like it's even better technology than even what you get to theaters. 4K Blu-ray is unheard of, Ivan. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, if you apply $1 billion towards your movie with that 4K Blu-ray effect, you're looking at an amazing experience, Ivan. I'm like, yeah, Peter, I know what I'm doing. Looking at an amazing experience on 4K Blu-ray, yeah. The only way I'll release my movie on streaming is if physical media dies in 8 years from now. So in 8 years from now, if physical media dies, obviously, if there's no more 4K Blu-ray and DVD, I have no choice but to release it on streaming, obviously. But I told you, 4K Blu-ray and Blu-ray will not die in 8 years from now. 4K Blu-ray and Blu-ray are still pretty popular. But DVD will be out of the market in 8 years, guaranteed. In 8 years from now, there'll be no more DVD. I'm making a prediction. In 8 years from now, there'll be no more DVD. It will just be Blu-ray and 4K Blu-ray. Because Blu-ray and 4K Blu-ray are still popular. People still collect Blu-ray and 4K Blu-ray physical media, but no one buys DVD anymore. Because DVD is dated now. When you watch DVD on your TV, it looks pretty bad. It looks dated when you watch it. Whereas Blu-ray and 4K Blu-ray looks very good when you watch it on TV, on your TV, obviously. See what I'm saying? It looks very good, obviously. Yeah. Because Peter might, once I sign at 10 stars, Peter might tell me, Ivan, can I talk to you for a second? I'm like, what? Ivan, what is wrong with you? You're overpaying all your entire cast, man. This is crazy. Like, you're paying John Boyega 8.9. You're paying what? You're paying Carl Urban 4.5. They're not worth that, Ivan. Carl Urban's only worth $700K for your movie, Ivan. John Boyega's only worth $1.3 million, $1.4 million, $1.5 million for your movie, Ivan. He's not worth 8.9. He's not even an A-list actor. What's wrong with you? And you're also giving them $5.5 million of royalties, Ivan. And you sign up to a $1.5 million deal for the game, their $250K merch, and their commercial money, their speaking fee earnings as they go touring. You're fucking crazy, Ivan. You're overpaying all your stars. Ivan, the money that you're paying them for the roles, just give it all to me. I'm like, no, Peter, I'm not going to give you like their money, man. You're already making enough money. Because Peter wants to sign a $600, $700 deal. He's greedy, obviously. Just give it all to me, Ivan. I'm like, no, Peter, I'm not going to give you all their money. You're already taking home most of the pie for the 1%. You're taking home your nice $450 million. It's enough. I'm not paying you any more money, man. You're getting greedy. Stop. Yeah, but Ivan, these actors are not worth your roles. I'm like, neither are you worth $700 my roles. Yeah, but Ivan, I'm a billionaire. I'm much bigger than them. They're puny compared to me. Yes, that's why I'm paying you way more than them, but I'm not going to let you do me. You're pushing it. I'm not going to pay you any more than $400 million. That's enough, sometimes. But Ivan, this is madness, man. This is local, man. Like, all your stars are all making their A-lister, like, rich millions, Ivan. Like, you're paying, like, 16 of your actors, like, that kind of money. You're also giving them all the piece of royalties. You're fucking crazy, Ivan. You're giving them like 80, 90, $100 in royalties, Ivan. Like, this is your money, Ivan. They're not worth it. Like, Peter, I'm still taking home my 71%. It's not a big deal. Yeah, but Ivan, they're not worth your royalties. I'm like, Peter, stop being greedy, man. You're being greedy. Like, it's not a big deal. What? Even though I'm giving a piece of my royalties, Peter, it's just peanuts. It's not going to hurt me and VJ. Me and VJ are still taking home our 71%. From there. You know, it's like, okay, Ivan, I'm just saying, man, they're ripping you off hands down. They're not worth your royalties, Ivan. And they know it, Ivan. John Boyega knows he's not worth your royalties. Avon George knows he's not worth your royalties. Carl Urban knows he's not worth your royalties. Just pay him their flat salary. That's enough. You pay Carl Urban $4.5 million. It's a lot of money, Ivan. He's walking away with Ministers Bank. It'll last him for 8, 10 years, Ivan. You don't have to give a piece of your royalties. I'm like, Peter, I know I'm doing it. If you give him pieces of royalties, they're going to be invested in the movie project, and they're going to work triple harder for you, Peter. And you're going to get a better movie than what you even got for Lord of the Rings. You're going to get better acting than what you got for your Lord of the Rings actors in Lord of the Rings. Those Lord of the Rings actors worked their asses off. Oscar-worthy performances. Think of acting better than that for my movie because they're all making a lot of money. The Zanus actors are going to work much harder for me. And they're going to work much harder for you, Peter. You want these actors working really hard for your movie, Peter, and the crewmen working hard. You want to pay these guys a lot of money. That way they work really hard for you. You don't have to worry about your lighting guys quitting on you. According to the book, some of the lighting crewmen quit on Peter because they got their shitty paycheck and the money wasn't worth the labor. The labor wasn't worth the money. Which for my company, the labor is worth the money's worth the labor. Because I pay them all a rich $1,000 salary. And so they're all going to work really hard for me. They're going to work really hard for Peter. See what I'm saying? And I'm not kidding around. I'm going to tell Peter, man, when you sign this $500 million contract, keep your fucking lips sealed. Don't tell Jon Favreau, Dave Filoni, or whoever I hire, right? And my other members of my 7 team and the actors that you sign this deal, or the crewmen, they can get very envious. You're making way more than them. You sign a massive deal, Peter. You know what I'm saying? Don't worry, I'll keep it sealed. Yeah, keep it sealed. Don't tell any of the actors, or try keep it. Just keep it to yourself, Peter. Look, man, you can say whatever you want. It's free speech. But if the actors, if any of the crewmen ask you what kind of deal you signed, just tell them it's none of their business. There ain't no, it's some of my videos obviously, but keep it to yourself, Peter. Like it can get the actors can get envious. Yo, did you hear how much Ivan's paying Peter, man? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. You see Don Cheadle talking to I don't know to John Boyega. Yo, did you hear how much Ivan's paying Peter, man? Yeah, Peter, I heard signed like a $500 million deal, man. You know what I'm saying? They're like, what? Holy shit, Peter's making way more than us. Yeah, even though we signed massive deals, like it's peanuts compared to how much Peter's making. Peter's in the walk away like $300 million plus in his bank, man. This is how much all these big celebrities are even more than how much they're all worth. Yeah, Peter signed a massive deal. Yeah, and the crewmen, I'm going to tell the actors, guys, don't brag to the fucking crewmen that you signed this contract. The crewmen can get envious too. It's funny, you have this hierarchy. Okay, John, Dave, don't brag to the other members of 17 that you signed your fat deal. They can get envious. Obviously, the secretaries and the other 3 can get envious. Jon Favreau and Flora are making way more than them, obviously. And I'm going to tell the actors, guys, I recommend you keep your contract to yourself. Don't go bragging to the crewmen when you film the production that you signed this deal, as they can get envious. Alphonse Drake signed his $11.5 million deal. John Boyega signed his $16.6 million deal. I'm saying, Dietrich Monsu signed his $92 million deal. Don Cheadle signed like his $24 million deal. I'm saying, Idris Elba signed his $23 million deal. Like, they all signed massive contracts. Don't brag to the crewmen; they can get envious. As you guys can live the amazing dream celeb life with this kind of money. You're already rich. They already have money, but you guys can live the dream life with this kind of money. You made your millions. You can live this dream lavish life. Get your nice cars, buy your nice house, your condo, rent your nice apartment, get your nice clothes, go on vacation. You can live a great life, obviously. Whereas the crewmen are going to live the great life too, but not the kind of life the actors live. They'll live the great life, the rich life too, because they got the 150K, but they're not living the lavish celeb life. And they can get, trust me, the crewmen can get very envious. If you brag about how much money I'm paying you guys, the crewmen can get envious because you're making the amount of money they're making is chump change compared to how much you guys are making. Sarah, even though 150K is a nice paycheck, it's chump change compared to how much what? Compared to how much what? The actors are making, my 17 are making, and Jon Favreau, David Filoni, and Peter Jackson are making. Sarah, I'm going to tell VJ, don't brag to Peter Jackson the contract I signed. He can get envious too. As we're making way more than Peter and all the actors. So I'm saying, as all our paycheck is so big that Peter's $500 million contract is pocket change compared to how much we are making. So I'm saying, Peter can get envious. Yeah, look at Ivan, VJ. Look at Ivan. Ivan's making all those fucking tens of billions. He's making his $45 billion off his movie. Now I'm only making $500 million. Even though $500 million is a big paycheck, it's nothing compared to how much Ivan's making. Yes. And that's how I'm going to tell VJ, keep your lips sealed. Don't brag to Peter or my 17. Keep it to yourself. Otherwise, like Jon Favreau and them can get envious. Even though Jon Favreau and them signed master contracts, the amount of money they're making, how much money they're making, is chump change. It's pocket change. Hence, don't brag to the Zanus actors or Peter the contract we signed with Amazon. They can get envious. I'm saying. They can get really envious. They can get envious, I'm saying. Yeah, and because I gave Peter on the budget, he's gonna work. He's gonna be happy. He's gonna have a smile on his face because he knows he doesn't have to worry about running out of money for all these scenes. So you're not gonna see Peter saying in the documentary, "Yeah, we just couldn't afford this." No, like he can everything that he wants to do, we can afford it. Yeah, Ivan, for the Axis of Safis, we can easily hire 5,000 extras for the Axis of Safis. Easy afford it. It only cost me maybe film for a couple days. It only cost me about maybe 800 grand. I can easily afford it. Big budget, obviously. For the gatherings, for all the big gatherings for the war, I can hire tens of thousands of extras for the war, and she'll get a better war. Peter doesn't have to rely on putting in computer generated CGI effects for the war, for the wolves and humans. I can actually have actual extras. That's why you get a better war, yeah. Whereas for Lord of the Rings, they only had a couple hundred New Zealand extras for the Helm's Deep War, and they added the CGI effects for the orcs. You notice how when the orcs climb up the ladders, you can tell it was computer generated graphics, obviously. When you saw them up close, they looked more practical. It was, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Here's the Ivan. I can afford to hire like 20,000 extras for the Wolf Army, 2,000 extras for the Bat Army, 15,000 extras for the Wolf for the Zane Army, the 50,000 civilians. We can easily afford it, Ivan. Yeah, Peter, it'll take a good 7 days to film the war. It will probably cost us a good maybe 12, 13, 14 million bucks for all that. To pay all those tens of thousands of extras or $180 every day. You know, so Peter's like, yeah, we can with $3,500 budget, we can easily afford it, Ivan. It's a big budget. I'm like, yeah, Peter, it's a big budget. I gave it an unlimited budget. If Peter wants the what? The wolves and bats to look even more scary, I can easily afford it. I'm pouring more money towards. Yeah, Peter, all the leftover money from the sections, I'm gonna pour the rest towards special effects. Ivan, that's smart. The movie will be even more top notch. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Obviously. Peter doesn't have to worry about running out of money. You know, Ivan, $180 is a nice paycheck for an extra, Ivan. Yeah, that's a 9 to 5 job salary, Ivan. I mean, yeah, it's a good paycheck, Peter. You know, Ivan, the extras are going to work even harder for me because they're getting a nice $180. In Hollywood, they don't pay them this. They pay them like they're $70, $60 in Hollywood. Yeah. And then you're paying them $180. That's a nice paycheck, Ivan. I mean, yeah, it's a nice paycheck, obviously. Before I said 300, 300 is crazy. No, they're ripping you off. That's too much money. You're going to drain the budget. Pay them a good $180. That's a good paycheck for the extras. $180 is a good paycheck for the extras. It's a good paycheck. $180 a day. So if you work for 7 days, you make a nice what? Like $1,300 for yourself. $1,200, $1,300. Imagine you work for 7 days, you make a nice $1,200, like $50 for yourself. It's a nice paycheck. That's a 9 to 5 job. That's a $40,000 a year job. $50,000 a year job salary. Yeah, it's a nice paycheck. Hence, the actors are going to work hard for me, obviously, but I can't feed them. People are like, oh, Ivan, fuck the actors. We can't feed them, man. Yeah, we can't feed them. You have to bring your own lunch. I'll pay you rich $180, but you have to bring your lunch. I can't feed you guys. Even if I only have like 300, 400 extras for one scene, I can't feed them. They're gonna finish all my food. As I only ordered enough food for the 1,500 crewmen and the cast and the directors and my 17 with me and VJ. I didn't order food for fucking like 30,000 extras, 500 extras. No. People are like, yeah, if you have the extras get a piece of the menu, they're gonna stop production. They're gonna finish all our food. Yes, they're gonna finish all my fucking food, and they're gonna stall production. I don't have time to wait around for all these guys getting their food. No, man. When time is money, once everyone's done eating, once the 2 hours are up and everyone's done eating, it's time to work. Everyone has to work. We all sign contracts. We all have to work. I have to film. I have to act. I'm saying slack work, obviously. I have to act. The actors have to act. Peter has to direct. You all sign contracts. We have to work hard. There's no time for messing around and waiting for all these fucking extras to get their food. I'm saying that's why I cannot feed the extras. It can't work. It won't work with the extras, guys. I pay you $180. You can easily spend a good 20, 25, 30 bucks. Go to the store, get some nice poles for yourself, get some nice sandwiches, get some nice drinks to last you for a couple of days. And you can bring that for you for what? You need to go to the store, buy your coffee, get a coffee maker, make your coffee at home, get a flask for yourself. That way you have coffee. So I can't feed you guys. Otherwise, you're gonna stall production. I don't have time to wait around, man. Everyone has to work when production starts. I'm saying. These actors all sign their contracts. Peter signs contract. I sign my contract with Amazon. We all have to work, man. There's no messing around. You know what I'm saying? We all have to work. We all have to work. And that's why Zane's be the best story told the most bitch I am, man. The best story told the most bitch I am, man. I gave Peter an unlimited budget, man. And I said, every director's dream is to have an unlimited budget. Yeah, but Peter did not have unlimited budgets in Hollywood. He had big budgets, but they were not unlimited. He had 100, 150, $200 budget movies. Because I'm giving him a $985 budget. He's going to say small, so he's happy. Because I gave him an unlimited budget. Yeah. You're going to see Peter working hard. He's in the zone. He's directing. Where Motor's helping him out. Holy shit, Peter's working hard. Yeah, because I paid him his $85 million salary. And he knows he's going to make his $450 million of the royalties. He'll work hard, Peter. He signed a massive deal. He'll work hard. Because he knows he's going to make a lot of money off the movie. Because I pay him a lot of money, he'll work hard, obviously. You'll see him stressed out, obviously, like he was in Lord of the Rings. Oh, we just finished Fellowship of the Ring, now we got to film Two Towers. He was a bit stressed out, obviously. You'll see how stressed out he is, obviously. But he'll work hard because he's getting his nice, I don't know, his nice $1.8 million check every 2 weeks. He's getting his $65 million for the 1 year. He'll work hard. It's a lot of money. More than what he made for Lord of the Rings and King Kong and The Hobbit, yeah. He'll work really hard. He's getting his nice check, obviously. The check is motivation for the actors and crewmen to work even harder. Because they know with that money, they get to live that great life. And so they're going to work even harder for you. And being an Ivan movie is fucking cool. Don't forget that. That's what I'm saying. The actors might even get together. Okay, guys, Ivan paid us a lot of money. Let's not fuck up his masterpiece. Yes, but I paid you a lot of money. I expect you to work hard. Do not fuck up my masterpiece. Let's work triple harder for him, guys, than what we even did in Hollywood. They all work triple harder for me, and they destroy the role. They all destroy the role. Oscar-worthy performances, and Zayn ends up being the best movie Trilogy ever made. Yeah, man. Eric the Devil himself. He feasts his king by the mountains. Yeah. People will be like, yeah, Ivan, you have no idea how much buzz this movie would have, man. This is like, every time them are demons. The world's gonna fill for you and all your actors, Ivan. They're gonna make my Ring Reese, Nork Highland, Pennywise account look good. Yeah, you're looking at demons. That's why Zayn's so crazy. But you're gonna see John Campbell and Rob Burnett, Neil Tuce and all them going crazy over my movie trailer, my doc trailer. Yeah. Did you see that trailer? Oh my god. Yeah, they're all going crazy. Yeah. Something crazy happened. That's why Zayn's the best movie trilogy ever made. So this video is Ivan Mayer. I'm gonna upload this video, take my shower, and go so I get my smoke. Ivan Mayer, signing out. Peace.